Pertarungan debat di pentas Ikon 2016 kita teruskan lagi dengan menampilkan Ikon Siarawan Frisca dan Ikon Siarawan Syafik. They're going to debate in English with the title Early Matrimony and End to Social Problems. Are you guys ready? Yes?
Yes.
Sahut cabaran Ikon Siarawan, your 3 minutes starts now.
Members of the floor, ladies and gentlemen, early matrimony or early marriage is not as bad as what we think it is. But before I start my debate, I would like to clarify and distinguish the difference between early marriage and underage marriage. Underage marriage is classified as 18 years and below. Meanwhile, early marriage is classified between the age of 19 years old to 25 years old. Which brings me to my first point. Sexual desire develops in an individual as one matures physically. Therefore, unfortunately, it diverts these young adults to the wrong path, and rather than indulging ourselves in these sins, we might as well get married. Which brings me to my second point. Let's take our Malaysian celebrities as an example. Diana Daniel married Farid Kamil at the age of 21. They have 2 kids still together.
Thank you,
and
Frisca.
They are very happy.
Thank you, Frisca. Syafik?
Based on my point of view, it does not make sense at all to say that early matrimony would end a social problem. Based on Monica Croft, she once quoted that teenagers get married at an early age so that they will face problems in the future. Assalamualaikum. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the point number 1. Most of the young teenagers who tend to get married at an early age so that they will have to face less free time with the family, you know. Okay, most of the children nowadays, most of the youngsters nowadays, they really wanted to have fun with the people who can provide them with a lot of happiness and fun. So basically, getting married at an early age, it's impossible for them to have fun. So basically, they will go back to their friends in order for them to release tension. And secondly, marriage is about responsibilities. You know, getting married at an early age, it's actually a privilege. But if you are able to get a baby...
Thank you, Syafik. Thank you. Your time stops there. Frisca, 30 seconds.
Thank you, Syafik, for your wonderful point. But however, those brings me to my next point. According to the Malaysian Obstetric Registry, 19,000 births to teenage mothers were recorded within the years of 2009 and 2011, and most of these births from unwed pregnancies. Therefore, the only way to stop this and make it halal is through illegal marriage, rather than indulging themselves in undesired sins.
Thank you, Frisca. 30 seconds, Syafik.
Okay, getting back to my second point, marriage is all about responsibilities. This might be a big burden to all young parents out there. Because of what? For example, if you are lucky enough to have baby or to have children at an early age, do you think you have all that it takes to take a good care of the baby? And if you're not, what may happen to the baby and what may happen to the future of the kids? You might as well abandon them. So, yeah, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is rapid fire round. Frisca, Syafik. Frisca.
Thank you, Syafik. Different people have different ways to deal with responsibilities, but how do you find the correlation of maturity between young adult married couples and older married couples? Respond.
Taking care of the baby itself is another big responsibility to young parents. So I think getting married early is not an option. It's not really a good choice. So you have to mentally, physically ready in order for you to get married at an early age. Thank you.
Thank you, Syafik. But that is a sentiment. Do you have a research to justify your sentiment? Response.
I did not say that it was a sentiment. Okay. Now let me ask you. Are you aware of our economical situation now? Are you aware of our downfall of ringgit and economy? If I were to ask you a question, are you ready to get married now?
Frisca.
Thank you, Syafik. I am turning 25 this year, and if I were to be married, that will be considered as an early marriage. But if I meet the right guy who fulfill all my requirements and with my parents' consent, I wouldn't mind to be married.
Thank you, Frisca. Bukan untuk mereka. The right guy, Frisca. The right guy might be Syafik.